Hey, so yeah, this is me from the future. If you're listening to this on the playlist, hi. It turns out in the 5+ years I've been doing binge comps, after 27, I forgot about number 28. Just straight went on to 29 without batting an eye. So excuse me for distorting reality for a little bit to jump from 2020 to now 2025 to fill in the gap, as they would say. Okay, it's a binge compilation. Bye-bye.
I think Venus flytraps should be intelligent and ambulatory. I think they should get into the cupboards. I think they should purr when you pet them. OP, there is an entire Broadway musical explaining why you don't want that.
OP, there is a furry mammal version of the Venus flytrap you can try. Also catches and kills and sometimes eat bugs.
There's a Broadway musical about them, too. Go see the musical, though, not the movie. Don't.
Instead of worrying about whether or not you're scaring the hoes, why don't you find some hoes that don't get scared? Brave hoes. Indomitable hoes. My hoes have a warrior's spirit!
That is some genuine early 2000s humor.
The only piece of history that is not better than right now is anything less than 10 years ago, which is the worst time ever, except for now. Only a niche subset out of fashion people enjoy less than 10 years ago, until it becomes 10 years or more ago, when it has an ironic appreciation in the culture. When it becomes 20 years ago, it was always awesome and better than now, which is the worst time ever, except for maybe less than 10 years ago. My brain hurts. I get it, but my brain hurts. I just found out my very white British mother doesn't season anything with salt. She doesn't salinate cooking water for pasta, never fries with some salt. I now realize why my cooking tastes much better. I actually use seasonings. I'm at the BDSM club painting tunnels on the wall for my sub to run into. He's like a goddamn Looney Tunes character. Prophecy class canceled due to foreseen circumstances. Wow. I left my Vaporeon alone for a few hours. Now he's got 3 bodyguards backing him up. Those are his backup dancers? Aquatic Glamour Twink and the Muscle Daddies.
Hello, it is me, Helium. I am a noble gas.
Noble?
Wait. This is funny. This humor is so fucking advanced, yet so fucking simple at the same time. Willy Wonka's little tricks wouldn't work on me, because I'm not 9 years old. I'm not going onto the factory floor during a tour. That's insane. Everyone else brought a chaperone. Well, I brought my brother, and we pre-gamed.
Willy Wonka would slyly take you to a back room where he has rum balls that are 101% alcohol while being gentle and sweet, and you would fold like an origami crane.
Well, maybe. But if Willy Wonka took me to a back room, I'd do some other stuff in there, too.
I mean, the Gene Wilder Willy Wonka can fucking get it.
Sorry that you think my fictional ship is illegal. I actually consulted a fictional lawyer about it, and we had to talk with a fictional cop about the fictional laws, and then they both looked at me and very seriously said,
"We'll allow it, because it's hot."
So fuck you. My favorite translator said that when she was an ambassador for Hungary, she took all the Japanese politicians on a tour, and she was trying to circumtranslate merry-go-round because she didn't know the Japanese word for it, by calling it a horse tornado for children. And they had no blessed idea what she was saying. And she finally started running in circles going up and down, and they go, "Oh, in Japan we call those merry-go-rounds."
Hold on, I have to check.
Well, I'll be. It really is called merry-go-round.
Wait, isn't NSFW the letters on the compass?
Ooh, so close.
North, south, fuck! West. If you excuse me, my compass is pointing in a certain direction.
It's west. Went to the aquarium the other week, and hand to God, every single seahorse was pregnant. It was like AO3 in there.
Stop speaking like you're superior! Do you know how much more agile your brain is when you're bisexual? Bilingual! I don't even need the flaming text to do this joke.
Sexuality typo.
You Teed your last he. Any last words?
Tea.
For when people get angry at you for liking snakes.
That is the cutest snake!
I am my own blankie.
You sure are, buddy. You sure are. My new sex with an elf potion sold 1 elfillion units. Wow, that's crazy. I'm happy for you, bro. I'm sure they went to very, very valuable customers.
What I miss about Tumblr is that you could tell how your friends felt without having to talk to them.
I miss Tumblr so much. It died after they started censoring everything.
Yeah, I know. A piece of me died back then.
Something about reposting back-to-back emo poems at 3 a.m. on Tumblr is nostalgic. I feel like someone is standing next to me talking about how I'm dead.
My coworker asked me a question about queer culture the other day, and it was a really good question, but I couldn't think of a polite way to tell him that they didn't have the foundational knowledge required to support full comprehension of the answer.
So why do some people say they're bisexual and other people say they're pansexual? They sound like the same thing.
Do you want the real answer, the answer that will make sense to you?
I guess the real answer.
Do you have 3 hours and a notepad?
No.
The flags are different. If you want, like, a Cliff Note version, and this could still spark some debate, but for the life of me, I don't have the energy for it. To me, as a pansexual person, the major difference is bisexuality means that you have attraction to more than one gender, but there's likely a stopping point, where pansexuality is you can be attracted to someone regardless of whatever gender that they might be. But you guys are free to discuss that in the comments. I mean, it's an interesting topic.
Werewolf transforming. You have to go. Now. I don't want you to see me like this.
Don't push me away. I'm not afraid of you.
No. I'm just really dumb as a wolf, and I don't want to have you see me bark at the mirror for 2 hours. Werewolf after waking up the next morning. I'm going to kill you.
Is it because I threw?
Yes, it's because you threw the stick, but really just had it behind your back. Ugh. May you sleep on the breast of your tender woman companion. Sappho, circa 600 BC.
Get you a girlfriend. Nap on her titty.
Over 2.5 millennia later, and lesbians is still the same.
Hey, kids, you want a tarot card reading? These are Pokemon cards.
You get a Bidoof. It means fuck you.
Big fan of 1 William as a quantity. Keep it up. Makes me think of the mysterious William coin I received in the mail recently. Behold, 1 William. Holy shit, you found it. $1 William.
We as a society have not made fun of karaoke enough for throwing a water bottle at Groudon in Journeys.
Throws my leftover Dasani at the personification of the land itself.
Gonna stop you right there. Your lead boy Ash tried to punch a fucking biological mutant clone of God.
Well, one of the gods. Pokemon's got some weird lore. Puts hand on your shoulder. It's okay, don't cry. I know what it feels like to get run over by a car 1 million times. Forwards and backwards. Until you get really flat and don't have any blood left. I don't care if that's not what you're going through. I just wanted to say something crazy. Can I have a few dollars from your wallet? Just so you know, OP of that post you reblogged believes the better world is possible. Yeah, big oof. Ooh, yikes. Yikes-a-ronies. The San Francisco problem.
Friendly reminder that he
what?
He.
Sure is.
Doing numblers on Tumblr. It says the title of the video!
An important message from Duolingo.
It is with heavy hearts that we must inform you that Duo, formerly known as the Duolingo Owl, is dead. If I ever find myself in a PM Seymour video, I actually think I will perish.
Seymour, tell me you didn't! Guys, I'm sorry! It was a joke! No!
What's really funny about that post is, like,
My account on Tumblr got like disabled for a while. I don't know if it was a glitch, but it's like an hour after I posted that, my Tumblr account was just gone. It's back now, but Jesus. Dinosaurs are like the coolest thing possible for a child to learn about. It's like, hey, I know you were just born, but like giant monsters are real. They fought each other in wars for like a billion years, and then they blew up when the sky exploded. Wow.
You didn't say the actual number, PM.
Shut up talking about dinosaurs!
Behold the goat cat.
A coat. A gat.
A friend.
Oh, you don't touch this bitch for one day, and then the spiders just start living lavish.
Oh no, I'm surrounded by the horrors. I'm surrounded by the horrors in this spooky cabin in the middle of the woods. It would be a shame if the horrors held my hand, or if the horrors kissed me on the cheek. It'd be such a shame.
I think if you put someone from 2005 onto a website from 2025 without the slow creep we've lived through, they think they had malware. I don't like the realization of this.
In light of the recent surge of ChatGPT written posts, I've instead set my sights on another form of generative technology. The humble 8-ball. Check this out. No.
Flawless writing. Hey, sexy. I can tell by the frequency of your blog updates that you are, once again, avoiding it all. You want to talk about it, Pookie? You know, people talk about how hard long-distance relationships are, but nobody talks about the struggles of long-distance friendships. I would give my left leg right now to just be able to sit in our PJs and watch movies, or just to be able to give a big fucking hug. My God, they're so right. In 1561, an innkeeper named Hugh Draper was imprisoned in the Tower of London for sorcery. Whilst incarcerated, he made these carvings in the walls which displayed astrological symbols and numbers.
Hugh, this is not helping you beat the sorcery charges.
Counter-defense! Sorcerers don't need to worry about astrological signs or anything like that because they're sorcerers! They're born with the gift of magic. Now wizards, however, had to ban the phrase tricky dick from my classroom during Watergate lesson because saying the word dick in front of 30 15-year-olds is like lighting a bomb and throwing it into the doorway. But right now, they're just calling him Richard the Treacherous like they're all medieval peasants. I'm gonna lose it! I took my nephew and niece to their first medieval event when they were like 5 and 7. They each picked out a heavy and a rapier fighter to cheer on. We'd made favors for them to give as part of the plan to keep little kids entertained, trademark. They interpreted this to mean that they were to look after these fighters and spent the remainder of the day taking them water and sharing goldfish crackers with them. You don't know happiness until you see a little kid hand a knight an Uncrustable and have him devour it gratefully. Congrats, your children reinvented squires.
Probably bad RPG ideas. A book filled with information about different types of cat breeds,
all of which can be summoned by going to a page and saying pss, 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 pss. The book is known as the Necronomicon. I'd buy it. Mutuals are people you want to eat bread dipped in olive oil with.
Companion, Middle English. From the Old French compagnon, literally one who breaks bread with another, based on Latin com, together with, plus panis, bread. Yoshi, break on my bread till I com with my panis.
Yeah, okay, thanks.
Hello, humiliation fetishists. Just want to let you know that your fetish is so normal and that there's nothing to be embarrassed about.
That picture won't load, but I swear to God, if it's that picture of the Joker on the phone! Oh, to be a bored prince who keeps rejecting marriage proposals due to secretly being in love with the cute gardener boy.
Oh, to be a cute gardener boy who secretly places roses in the prince's room because he is in love with him.
Oh, to be a palace guard who discreetly helps to boost the cute gardener boy up the wall for his secret deliveries in the middle of the night.
Where the goddamn hell is this book? I want to read it.
Eat the moon, dude. Eat the moon. Gotta eat the moon. I don't gotta explain anything. Your objective could not be more clear. Get up and eat the moon. Go, 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 go. You've always wanted to eat the moon. Go, 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 go.
Guys, I'm starting to think Tumblr user I am a fish is secretly Bakunawa, the mood-eating dragon.
All those terms when you don't really like something but someone else does and you respect that. You've heard of not my cup of tea and whatever floats your boat. And now it's time for this phrase to shine. Not my favorite hentai of Pennywise, but okay. Lars, all due respect, but no, the fuck it isn't. Sounds like this one just isn't your favorite hentai of Pennywise, and that's okay.
One time I dreamt someone called me and asked, "Why are you running from yourself?" while heavy breathing. Ooh, don't like that one. Friendly reminder that you should write that fic. You should draw your OCs. You should redesign that Borbo. You should plan that comic how you want. You should create the content you want to see. You should be cringe, and you should be free. The only thing that matters is you having fun, not what others think. Let's unlearn shame together. You know, getting laid is very hot and sexy. Getting off, well, great news as well. So you would think getting laid off would be wonderful news for your parents. But alas,
I love listening to music and imagining things happening. It's so good. Girl, help, I'm undergoing mitosis. Girl, help, we are undergoing mitosis. Girl, help.
yeah, you're right. It would be pretty fucked up if you were a swan, but you were raised by ducks and you grew up to never seeing another swan or not even knowing that such a thing as a swan even existed. So you just thought you were a duck with something super wrong with it.
Autism. Trans moments. Kung Fu Panda?
It's weird how everyone hating you when you're 9 years old still affects your self-esteem when you're like 26. Like, yeah, nobody came to my birthday party, but that was like 17 years ago. Why is it stopping me from going to a gay bar? The human brain needs the ability to be recalibrated faster. Yeah, we've been doing the healing process for like 6 or 7 years, but naked snappy now. Come on, hurry up! And it's so weird how adults used to always say, "You're a kid, you'll get over it." But it's like, no, actually. Dio, his long-ass nails tapping on the screen of his gaudy rose gold iPhone.
Giorno, look at this thing I found on Pinterest.
He would be that dad, wouldn't he? You know, if you took away the evil aspirations and the vampirism and like all the things that made him a really good JoJo villain, now he's just a pookie dad.
Bunnies who wear pants. Stylish.
Me standing in front of the court for the Duolingo murder. First off, I would ask the jury to consider that I am just a little guy.
I am permanently going to stay the biggest hater about American football as a sport. It's maddening that this shit is still considered acceptable. Introducing my new sport, wall bashing, where you bash your head against the wall until you suffer permanent brain damage. Whoever survives get the chance to win millions and millions of dollars. Ignore all the people who fell over dead without even qualifying for the wall bashing semifinals. This is actually really inspirational if you think about it. Literally anyone can make it if they just wall bash hard enough.
You know, I didn't really have a problem with football until you kind of put it like that.
Creators of Sonic 3 really said, "We can't put Stobotnik in the movie or the homophobe parents will cry out for their children's innocent eyes now forever scorned by gay content. So we're putting them all in the deleted scenes. What are they going to do? Tell us to delete them?"
And if they tell you to do so, follow genie logic. You're undoing the delete, so therefore, it goes back in the movie, baby!
Does anyone want to play cards with me?